We started this project probably in March of 2018. It's a long process making a documentary. I hope when people watch this documentary, they get angry that social media was able to push this product onto young kids. That's not okay. That's not okay. It's not right. And it's illegal. And I'd like to see things put in place so that they can never do it again. They had no right to go after these kids. So we need to do something to stop this. And this is my way of stopping this.
This mom was very, very powerful to talk to. She's a nurse, but having to deal with a teenager who thought vaping was cool, and she had to try to explain that this is not cool and it's going to harm you. It was very powerful, and her family went through a lot, and no family should have to go through this.
And I think that was kind of the first thing that he was like, okay, this isn't necessarily a good thing I'm doing, but how do I stop? And it's a battle. I mean, it is, I think people think you can just stop. I think people think you can take their Juul pen away and just expect that they're never going to do it again. Or you can take their, suspend them from their sports teams. But ultimately the kids don't care about that. They just want their Juul. They just want their next puff. And I'm finding it important to help educate, because I think you have to realize that, you can strip of his captainship and you can tell him he can't play for a certain amount of games, but you can't expect that he's not going to Juul when he leaves this office because he's an addict. So how are we going to get him from that to, weaning off and have support rather than constant, consequences, which they do need. I mean, they all need their consequences, but how are we going to support them? I mean, it's an addiction. It's no different than alcohol or gambling or heroin or pills, or it's the same level. And for these kids, it's so severe on their brains. It's so hard.